Alright guys, it's Demon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. So, we ended the previous episode finally arriving back at the Waking Sands and regrouping with Ida and Y'shtola, both of whom we didn't even know were still around. Alright, guys may have called it a weapon of ancient Alleg, but had extensive magitech modifications. Perian Castron, he's protected, I suppose. Now let's do this. Let's go Rex, Humanphilia, and the others. Well, we know anybody who's been captured. I think it's what, Papalimo, Infilia, Yoryanje. Let's go talk to Y'shtola. Rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Hydaelyn. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defensive on a pure castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. Now that the castrum sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. And if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this, Lord Portelaine of House Durnader. He is stationed in Zerbatorm and Korthus. Let us go to beseech his aid. Ah. Well, short time. We're already going back to Ishgard. Oh me, oh my, oh yes. Morgana. Benefits tool. Yeah, I'm just gonna fast travel back to Camp Dragonhead, or Camp David as I call it. Yeah, so I'm finally coming back, finally having some free time to goddamn record. Oh, it's gonna be a big record day for me. I'm gonna try to get 2-3 hours maybe in, depending on how I feel during this entire time. I definitely know Monday. I think Monday. I could be wrong, but I'm putting an estimate that Monday will be another big one for me. I'll probably be pretty much recording all day, which would be good for me because I actually really want to play this goddamn game. I haven't had a day off in. I'm trying to think the last day off I had, probably last Sunday was my actual day off where I actually didn't have to go out anywhere. So I'm in desperate need. I got an 8-hour shift tomorrow, another wonderful day of life, and then hopefully everything just quiets down. What a big-ass creature. What the hell? I need a woman who unmasked the heretic in our midst what do I owe the pledge of your company? You are an associate of Y'shtola. Of course, Lord Drillmont confided to me that you are a scion of Seventh Dawn. Yay me. Now do I get to be Jesus? Castrum Sentry, what interests have you all in the Imperials? They hold several number whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see, that might explain our scout's reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum, a Hurrian woman, an Elysian man, and 2 Lalafels, 1 male, 1 female. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot Tataru got captured. It's them, it has to be Minfilia, Yoryanje, Papalimo, and Tataru. If that's a scant morsel of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Korthus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rajan and a Lalafell, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? Oh god, I think I know. Rajan and Lalafell, Master Garlean, neither wore imperial dress and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned, it's Biggs and a Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. Let's find them Hydaelyn soon. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting those guys got capped. Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given a choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation, such as an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. A matter of escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners had vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It's likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. If, as had been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not scions, nor do they know aught of the echo. As Lord Portelaine said, they will prove our only chance to rescue them. Or this may be early chance. I say we seize it. I agree. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Because Sid needs all his friends so that he can cause more hell. Evil Imperial music. Oh, just throwing up with it. I'm gonna kill all of you. Go whoop that ass, go whoop that ass, go whoop that ass. Definitely gonna whoop that ass. Where the hell are we at? Oh look, it's the Ultima. Dab, 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 dab. That's what I do on that thing. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, which their spineless leaders have palpably failed to provide. Are you taking a knee there, Colin? Oh yeah, it's right there. You say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Like my Death Star. Ria 10, you depart for Castrum Ascians at midnight. You will command the western front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to, I have given you nothing. Praefectus, you have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. Don't worry, I'm gonna kill you first, Darth Vader. And I go for the Emperor. My quarters, 1 hour. What's that mean? Dab, 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 dab. This thing looks pissed. I wonder what's better, the Ultima weapon or fully functional Death Star. Lord, Biggs. My purpose here is to, what the hell was that word? Reconnoiter. Garlean activity. Oh, recon. Just say the word recon. Reconnaissance. Garlean activity along Abalathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Shdola. Now, the report of the Imperial airship emergency landing came to us by way of Dismal Darkhold, situated to the west. A man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Bersilt, may well be able to tell you more. So, as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. Whether you will soon be reunited with your comrades, may the fury grant you strength. Goddamn, we gotta go. God damn it. Gotta run, gotta fly through the sky like Jesus Christ, cause I'm gonna die. I bet it's another dungeon. I'm gonna get brutally effed. Stand before this dismal Darkhold, a subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. I have a letter. Letter from Lord Portland. So you have come about the Imperial ship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area seeking to recapture them. What, the captives are like to be your friends, you say? Well, let us pray that they are a step ahead of the pursuers. Its landing reportedly took place in the Old Vale, situated south and west of here, so that you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Pierre Mons. He should be able to assist you. Oh, thank God, I actually don't have to do this yet. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus Christ, I praise you. Oh, that could have sucked. Oh, God damn it. That's another dungeon. I want to do Dungeons, Jesus. I want to just fly around and then fly in the air and go wee. I didn't think about this, but I couldn't imagine somebody going through and actually, like, recording every single available cutscene in this game. The amount of hours and expedited work that would take to do that would give me a migraine. Please don't say I gotta do it. Here, spy. I saw it approach the land with my own 2 eyes. Hasten the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again. I thought I had deployed a detachment of troops. Girl. Orders were being brought, and there was an air of consternation about them. Okay. Now tell me where it was. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. Garleans who were deployed formed search parties proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. To find evidence someone has been here in my absence, whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. Now I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, mayhap you'll be able to follow the footprints to their followers. Or to their owners. Blech. Character has to be freezing their fucking ass off at this point. I would, oh my god, I'd be shivering. Like, it has to be what? It has to be low of 32 degrees. I'm saying what? Teens, 20s? Minimum low 30s. Bare minimum 30. And with dress pants, dress shoes, dress gloves, and a simple t-shirt with a cape. Somehow my character has not frozen their nips off yet. It's a miracle. I know I would have frozen by now. Actually, I can't say that. I'd probably be perfectly goddamn fine. I've been in worse temperatures with the same, like, literally with jeans, jean jacket, jean shirt, going full mustache. Not really. But literally, cold weather is not that bad. It is easier to stay warm than it is for me to get cold. The only way I get cold is turning an AC conditioner down all the way. Literally, get your climate control device, aka an air conditioner, set down to 60. That's the only way to get. That's the only way to get cold. And you have to stand in front of it. To get warm, you put 2 blankets on. Bam, you're fine. At least that's me. Outside in the cold, small jacket. Although I did buy a nice army jacket not too long ago. I love that jacket. Wedge. Where the hell's Biggs? Lord, I want to go home. Hey, Biggs. Ah, please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. What up? Hi, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Garleans were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into the monster's gaping mouth. Christ. When I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs, he isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Found Biggs, tracked down, or I found Wedge. Wedge, that's wonderful news. Now, what of Biggs? See, well, it's hardly surprised me that the big fellow went as far as he did, or went off as he did. For all the tongue lashing he gives Wedge, he's always taken care of him. I scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west, with both Ida and Y'shtola helping out. I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves right, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let's meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? 5 long years. Thank goodness he's alive. Feeling better now. I mean, let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Sadly enough, they didn't have it set up to where Wedge actually follows you, so literally just me running off into oblivion. And I'll probably just run the rest of the way, because you kind of see the monument from here. It's a big frickin' building. You know, the only building in the entire wasteland. And it's also a tower. Oh my god, why else is running off now? Oh, freezing my nips off in the wonders of wasteland. I hate Wonderland. What the hell is wrong with you? I am not talking to that person. They weird me out. Yeah, how are those guys? They're just Guardians. Brothers, how are you? Bye-bye. A battle. Hey, you seen a big guy, green skin color? Well, man, and welcome, adventure. What brings you to the frozen corner of the realm? Wedge? Oh, it seems your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I'll bring you hot broth. Oh my god, chicken soup sounds good right now. How are you feeling now? Stay here as long as you need. That goes for you, friends. It's plain you've had a hard journey ahead of you. You might find rest when you can. I mean, I can't really... Why does my character look like they're like a tenth of that other person's size? Jesus. I actually made my character's height taller than the average, because the way this game runs is you go from 1 to 100. I went to like 60, 65. So, and I actually memorized the, I think I did memorize it. It was like a little bit under what the average, like, human height is. So it's really weird. Which is at 50. Wedge is gravely concerned for his missing companion. Of course he is. I'm fine now, but thanks to you. But I can't bear to think the Biggs is still all alone in the cold with Garleans on his heels. Learn the enemy away for my sake. Now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Heidi, but do you think you could search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. A Rodigan gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situation a short distance to the south called Fury's Gaze and may be worth the while to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, maybe he elected to pass us by. I mean, I see it as this. He would have brought the enemy here. Would they risk pissing off Ishgard? Yes. But at a cost, because Ishgard will not be pissed at you because you attacked them. Theoretically unprovoked. In a way. You can't get a political prisoner. Gotta love that word. The hell is going on here? The hell is that? That a big ass thingy in the sky. What is that? It's green and blue? It's an Africa, but it's got green fingers on it. Hey guys, how are you? I'm just gonna do this. Right there. Anyone else want to do? Alright, bye friends. But yeah, I actually do kind of remember this bit. Again, it's very faint memories of a past time several years ago when I ran through this entire goddamn game. And then I quit because I got through Heaven's Ward to the point where they stopped it at. Then I never went back. Then I played on PC for a little bit, then quit, never went back. And now I'm just playing the hell out of it. I didn't even able to learn anything. No, not in this area. Well, that stands to reason. I suppose seeing as he was trying to lure the guards away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Can't give up, idea. We must find Big before he succumbs to this cold or is captured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen, and hurry. Biggs' chance of survival are growing slimmer. Well, I guess we're going up top. Oh, my calves, they burn. They burn. Ugh. I would never run up these many flights of goddamn stairs. Jesus, I'd be on the ground. You'd hear me breathing from up here. Friend is lost in the wilderness, you say. If he's not found around here and they're in the same Darkhold, it is possible he made it from Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through Danafin Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it's surely better than warring in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I nearly broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Whee! I did 360 no scopes. Woo! And I still have more health than my average character does when their level is thrown down. Fun stuff. Alright. Ah, my back. Ooh. The hell is the red stuff? Did I find redstone in Minecraft? Oh my god, it's a otherworldly vein. Damn, that thick red. Damn. Eat in your stola. Hey guys. I'll take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? I didn't come in to find out, Tinhead. I didn't as well that you were here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. He has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me. Not alone. Kill them all. How are you gonna kill us all? I'm gonna kill your dumb ass first. Always kill the archers first because it's a support arm. Without a support arm, they're going to die very quickly. Here's why they say. Oh, not one of those big ass things again. I swear to God, I lose to get attacked or something. I'm gonna get pissed. Told you I was gonna whip your ass, didn't I? Now you nigga it, bitch. You just dabbing on this. My thanks. Another moment I would have. Yeah, he's wore out. Been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Howard say, well, Nina and I shall bear him there with all haste. So he'll be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Oh, I love reunions. Alright, now I gotta run all the way back there. Alright, let's report the Wedge. I think Wedge is gonna be quite happy that his old friend is still alive. And very, very operational. Ah, screw it, we're flying. It's too fast. Too furious. Actually, I'll probably get more furious than the game will. Da-da. Wedge probably screamed when he saw my bird. Well, thank you enough, Hydaelyn, and the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are family, are we not? Yeah, well, yes, I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe a lot of you my life. You saved Wedges too, Hydaelyn. I'm losing count of how many times I owe you. Biggs, Wedge, God, it's good to see you two again. Chief, it's you, it's really you. Oh my God, they're both kneeling. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphinaud told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with an area warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials held us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flame should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sands, I noted not a distant horizon. Nothing at all suggests the passing of an Imperial force from this. From this, I conclude that the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. They were born there by potent teleportation magic kind of used by Ascians. Carry on, we are bound and blindfolded, bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can rightly say that how long we were aboard, but when they came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in this Imperial stronghold, Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Mephilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but probably moons. Maybe only weeks. And then without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found later was bound for Garlean, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control, thereby forced an emergency landing, and in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. If I didn't know any better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging altitude controls with airborne vessel? That would have to be Biggs' handiwork. Like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. I guess they were right. Hydaelyn, thank you for turning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Mephilia and others are still wanted for rescue. Alright, you lot, Garlean Empire is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hoorah! Hoorah! Yeah, go for a big old yeah. Alright. Oh, there we got Biggs and Wedge back. Goodness, you found me. I would have frozen or drowned her, even by a mud puppy if it wasn't for you. Knew the chief was still alive deep down. I always knew. And he looks healthy too. He could do with a shave, I said, but other than that. Zhed wants to prepare strategy to rescue Mephilia and the other Scions. Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Mephilia and the others. Gods know we kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we learned, I believe it is safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. It's convenient at Renovitzel and Mordonat is as good a place as any to prepare and better not than most. The road leading east then south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. I don't see Stola and Ida. Where the hell they're at? Alright, well, I actually know the road because we're getting ready to go that way. So we're going to fly east, go along the road pathway. And I actually almost went this way, because it will take us down here to the adjoining area. Yeah, I know that's the way. Yeah, Renovitzel is a place I have probably spent way too much time in. Because it's like it was like the main hub for this game for I think for quite a long while. Because it was like after like Realm Reborn and even Heaven's Word and Stormblood and everything, you are always coming back here. Even at the end of Shadowbringers, you go back. It's just this place is so nice and convenient. See what I tell you, people are already here. Look at all the friendly people. It's probably not as big as Laminza, but it's up there in terms of how big it is. Oh, moment, friend, what brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry. You want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. That stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Trying to fly again without 100 yalms of walls undetected. The Garleans are alerted to our coming. We cannot know what they will do. To Mephilia and the others, we must act with greatest stealth. Why is there a knight running around in circles? Ah, it has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. With security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? I might walk through the front door. Not the front door. Alright, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. Bold strategy just might work. Where are we? There's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow equipment. Knowing these Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would even think of to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Garlean. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal with Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid. You, Ida, and I will go to reconnoiter Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Hydaelyn. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are you even ever some times when you are not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, just all that, and you're beginning to remind me of Papa Limo. Yeah, you do. Dressing up as soldiers and sneaking in the front door, eh? Well, if you got the guts to go through with it, then do it. Oh boy, I always wanted my own Reaper. I wish it would wash your wax your namer and help set a few Hydaelyn on how we will free our friends. I have every confidence you can play the part of an Imperial soldier. Wake of Calamity, the 14th Imperial Legion occupied the remains of Castrum Novum, eventually rebuilding and renaming it Castrum Sentry. The stronghold contains immense manufacturing and storage facilities and is the primary supplier of material for Imperial forces stationed throughout Eorzea. You know what I just realized? We have Alphino running around with us, right? He ain't doing shit. Looking for Garlean, are you? Well, you found him. Who are you? Hey, you're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry and you need my help? Something tells me you're going to get along just fine. Your friends at Castrum Sentry? What? Want for rescue? That staff boy knows me too well. Aye, you can count on my help. Sorted with the Imperials, and I never pass an opportunity to get back the Horse Sons. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folks from captivity, right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. Sorted, you need to confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't need to risk your neck, only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, as you ask? You're following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left, called the Tangle. Get in there. Never mind all the marbles, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. Come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be as you can eavesdrop on something that's happening with them. Unclear for certain your friends are there will be next stage of operation. Now get going and Godspeed. Alright. Actually, I have a really good question to ask. I gotta see if it's a thing. God's damn it. Alright, so I can't actually pause in there. Crap. Okay, we're gonna have to fly down here, and I will see what happens. I was actually just hoping to pause it there. Look at the giant glowy rocks. Yay, look at me fly. Bye, Froggy. Goddamn Frogger. Fly in the sky, gonna fly like the wind. He's just pissed because he has a gun. Neat. What do you guys think? You think I should investigate the drainage pipe, or do you think I should pause? You know what? I think I'm gonna pause. This episode's 30 minutes long. I am happy with stopping it at. So, with that, guys, I'm going to say simply this. Just like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you come back, ladies and gents, we're going to investigate this drainage pipe and see where in the hell our friends are at. So, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.